Hello everyone, and welcome back to Creating with Kristina, Monday morning here in Texas. And I have some awesome news for you. Starting tomorrow, we are having our annual closeout end of year sale. There is so much stuff in the mini catalog that's on sale, some of it even 50% off. I'm so excited. And so I am going to share with you one of the items that will be going on sale. The sale starts tomorrow, and it of course is only while supplies last. So if there's something in the list that you really want, you need to set your alarm for tomorrow morning and get on and order it before they sell out, because yeah, they go quick. This is an awesome sale. Hey, good morning, Kim. All right, so the list of this end of year blowout sale will be on my blog, creatingwithkristina.com. Also, on today's newsletter that I'll be mailing out later today, there will be a link to get to it. And there, like I said, there's just hundreds of things that are on sale, and it's really exciting. And with that, I want to share with you, and good morning, Linda. I want to share with you this item, and it's called Joy of Sharing. Oops, I forgot to switch the camera view, but I've cut that part out. Okay, so these are the cards. They're 5x7s, okay, and the box, and here are the cutouts. Okay, here are the cutouts, and you get plenty extra. Here are the red banners and the tags that we'll be stamping on. These banners I am not using on my cards, but I will use them on other projects. So this is the idea that if you don't use a photograph, you can put the verse on it and use it on the front of the card. So that's that. And then I was sharing with you the frames. So these are the gold frames and you punch out the center and you get this extra gold piece that's just left over. And so you can use this, and look how big it is. This is as large as your hand. So it's plenty of gold foil paper to punch out like hearts at Valentine's or trees at Christmas. Okay, and then this was the adhesive that you get in the kit, dimensionals and glue dots. And like I said, I use a tape runner if I can, and then save these glue dots for other projects. And last but not least, these are the little glitter dots with adhesive on the back. So instead of adding thickness to your card, because a card can only be 1/4 inch thick to have regular postage. If it's thicker than that, then it costs you more postage. So to keep down the thickness, they made these little adhesive glitter dots. And so that's that. And I so apologize for not switching the camera. How crazy of me. All right, hopefully I haven't lost anybody watching. And all right, so now let me go back to my comments after I saw I can't see. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Wow, we have lots of you here this morning. This is awesome. Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, everybody told me to flip the view, flip the view. All right, we're here. And you're using your imagination. Yes, deep breath. Here we go. Okay, so end of the year closeout sale. This kit is 30% off starting tomorrow. Come to my blog and you'll have all the links. Let's make the card. So this is the one I made. And first of all, we need the card base and we need a photo. And so, like I said, this was the photo of my husband and I at Petit Jean State Park this last summer for our 15th wedding anniversary. And we're just going to put some tape on there and just center it. And watch just how fast this card is to put together. Okay, so there we go. And I just turned it over because it's got that glossiness on the front of the photo. It's hard to press down. There we go. Now we take the gold frame. Okay, let me find that. I stuck everything back in the box. There we go. All right, so here's the gold frame. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull all the pieces out first and just lay them down so that I can see where I need to stick things before I start. I don't want to mess up on the order of things. So we have that and that. And then the one I just did, I did with the poinsettias. I'll do this one with the pine cones so you can see the difference. So I want a smaller pine cone and a larger pine cone. Let me see. Let's do this one. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay, so this one here. No, it is. It's this one. Ah, it's hard. There are 3 sizes of pine cones. So this one, oops, it's all sticking together. And then this one here. Oh, is it this one? Oh. Yes, it is a smaller pine cone. Okay. All right, smaller pine cone and smaller cluster. Okay, there we go. We need those. The bigger ones you can save for other projects. All right, what else do I need? That's it. Okay, so this is how I'm going to put this card together. First of all, the gold frame goes down over the photo. Okay? Then you take this banner and you're actually going to have it underneath the gold frame. So like right there. All right. And I'm going to cover up my legs. I'm not real happy with them in the photo. So if there's anything you want to crop out of your photo, you can use your elements to do that. Then we are putting this pine cone cluster right here and this pine cone up here. And then we're putting our sentiment right there. Okay? And see how that covered my legs? All right. So now that we know where everything goes, the piece that is the furthest down, so this red piece is the furthest down in the order. So I'm going to hold that in place, move all this out of the way, okay, and kind of remember where I am. I'm right there. Okay, and voila. Now I'm going to take my frame, and if you have a silicone mat, this helps when you are putting adhesive on. Now if you're using the glue dots, you really don't need this, but if you're using a tape runner, you may go off the edge a little bit, and you don't want that adhesive to be coming up where it's on your card. So, yeah. And like nothing sticks to a silicone mat. It's wonderful. And move that out of the way and bring our card back. Actually, Carol Lindley, you are not late because I started off not showing my camera view correctly, so I had to start over. So you're actually on time. There we go. Okay, now we have our gold frame there. All right, the next thing are these pine cones, and so I'm just putting some adhesive back here. And we'll put that pine cone right there. And then this pine cone comes down here. Yep, like this. And finally, we need to do some stamping. All right, now the kit comes with Mossy Meadow green ink, and it also comes with a stamping block. So if you do not have an acrylic block, if I can find it. No. Okay, here it is. Okay, so if you do not have an acrylic block, they include one in the kit. They literally include everything you need. However, it is a thinner block, and some people don't like, because they're, especially if you have long fingernails, it's hard to, your fingernails get in the way. So I like using my big blocks that have these side grips here. And we want the Merry Christmas. I'm a Merry Christmas girl. I know that's always controversial in the secular world, but as a Christian, I love saying Merry Christmas. And just ink up your stamp there. And voila. And then I'm also going to go ahead and, while I have the ink pad out, do the sentiment inside. Now, the sentiment on the inside is a large sentiment, and you only get one shot at stamping. And so a lot of people don't feel very comfortable doing that. And if you have a stamp positioning tool, it makes it to where if you do mess up, you can fix it. And this is what I mean by a stamp positioning tool. So I'm going to demonstrate that with the verse here. And of course, I do sell this in the shop. And here's the verse. make sure it's correct direction here. All right, and so it goes like this, so I want it like this, and just put it right there in the middle. Make sure your card is tucked in the corner. Pick it up and then ink it. So there's, like I said, there's a lot on there. And then rub it real good. And it's pretty good, except the wishing, it didn't get the loop on the W there. So I'm going to do it one more time and make sure I get the ink down there where the W is. Also, this makes your wording a little darker when you double stamp. Okay, make sure you're up in the corner. Rub it. And perfect. Okay, so that is the value of having a stamp positioning tool. We call ours a Stamparatus, but basically it just is a stamp positioning. It just puts your stamp in a certain position and it stays there for all the stamping that you need to do. What else is nice is that now your stamp is in place and you can stamp all 15 cards, one right after the other. And that's very helpful when you're doing a lot of cards. Okay, back to finishing it up. So here's our front and our verse, and we just need to put our Merry Christmas, and we're going to put it with dimensionals. 1, 2, and 3. You know, when I used to do Christmas cards way before I was a card maker, I would get the family photo and then design the Christmas card online and then have them ship me, you know, the card. And I did that for years. Well, then I started making cards, and it was like I kind of stopped sending photos because I was so into making the cards. But now, with this kit, I kind of combined the two together. So I'm hand making a card, but I'm also sending a Christmas picture. And but isn't this cool? So these are just little adhesive dots. Another way to do this would just to get a traditional hole punch and punch your glitter paper or glimmer paper and put a glue dot on the back. So there we are. We are finished with our Christmas card. And there are 15 in the box, and like I said, they go on sale tomorrow. Also, don't forget, if you order $50 or more from me and you use the host code, I will be sending you a free gift. And that's just my thank you for choosing me as your demonstrator. I hope you all enjoyed this card, and that if you want to make Christmas cards with family photos, that you will wake up bright and early tomorrow morning and get this kit on sale. If there's not any more questions or anything, I want to just make sure I haven't forgotten anything. Okay, we've got it all. Oh yes, I know, switching the camera view is just crazy. Oh, Debbie, you had a question about the color challenge. Okay, I'll go back and look for that comment. Sometimes I miss them. There are two Facebook messengers. There's one for my business page and there's one for my personal page. So I don't always get the business ones. They don't pop up for some reason. My personal ones always do. So if you're not hearing from me, go over to my personal or my phone number, which is posted everywhere. Text a message to me on my phone and I will get it for sure then. So if you're not getting an answer from me quickly, text me the question and I will get back to you really quick. And Carol's glad she didn't miss anything. And Marty says, out and about, will catch the replay. Okie dokie. Thank you, Marty, for sharing. And yes, you all, I really appreciate when you share these videos. It just gets the word out and lets more crafters come and share with you all and in making these tutorials. I'm sending out my newsletter today. It is going to have a free card tutorial, a double flap fold card tutorial. So if you have not signed up for my newsletter, you'll want to do that. And you can do that over on my blog, Creating with Kristina. You all have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you Wednesday for our card challenge. And so if you're not sure about the card challenge, go over to my Facebook business page, which is where I'm recording this live, and at the top it's pinned the card, the creative challenge, and it's a color challenge. Okay? All right, you all have a blessed day. Bye-bye.